you don't want to marry him. Maybe you know deep down that you're settling. You're only 33. Dani groaned. I'm not settling. Listen, not everyone can have what you and Jen have. You two are lucky. Already on edge with the cat and dog fiasco, she tried to rush Zoe off the phone. I gotta go. I'll see you later. Wait, come to the bar with us tonight. Jen, tell her to come with us. Jen's perky voice pleaded through the phone. Come on, Dani. You need a night with the girls. I'm swamped with paperwork. It's Saturday night, Zoe said. Maybe you'll meet Miss Right. Dani rolled her eyes. Will you stop? All right. Dani's shoulders sagged with relief because today she'd won the battle. How about I find Miss Right for you? So much for winning. Hello, ring on my finger. She absently raised her hand and quickly put it back down. The ring was not where it should be. It was still on the shelf in the bathroom. Leave her alone, Jen said in the background. Dani, ignore her. Just come out and have a drink with us. Zoe refused to get down from her soapbox. You know, I'm a master matchmaker. I did introduce you to Suzanne in college. The mention of her college sweetheart caused a twitch of pain near her heart. It was one of those regrets you learn to live with. One of those decisions you wished you could go back and change. The dog's growl disrupted any further thoughts. Something had piqued his interest. His hind end was in the air, and his head was under the couch. I gotta go. She disconnected the call while Zoe was in mid-sentence. Dani hustled over to see what had him so enthralled. It was her hospital badge. Shit, how did that get under there? Grabbing it, she wiped off the slobber and tucked it into her briefcase, which she then placed on top of the oak china cabinet. With a glance down at the dog and back to the bag, she calculated his jump radius. It should be out of reach. Hopefully. Dogs couldn't jump as high as cats, right? Jinx continued to hiss from his perch on the table. I know, Jinxie. Blame your daddy. Dani plopped onto the couch, sinking into the soft leather cushions. She pushed a wayward strand of hair from her face. It was too short to stay in a ponytail, but long enough to fall into her eyes. A haircut was in order, but who had time for that? She jammed a fist into her lower back and rubbed the knot above her hip bone. 14-hour days were the norm. However, this past week, she'd worked 3 18-hour shifts. But it was worth it. The lower back aches, the limited sleep, all of it. Her surgical residency would be over in a year, and she would have her pick of jobs at UWMC or any other hospital in the city. Her phone vibrated again with a text from Will. Sorry, babe, we'll be late tonight. Don't wait up. Love you. Good. Maybe she could get all these notes done tonight. But as soon as she opened the next file, Zoe's voice rattled around her brain and her fingers hovered over the laptop. Am I settling? Was there something more out there? Or someone? Stop it. Will was great. He was kind and caring and fun. They'd known each other for years, came from similar backgrounds, and both wanted to be doctors. What more could she ask for? They were perfect together. Aren't we? A twinge of doubt nibbled at her psyche. Dani was afraid to answer. Kara Britton leaned against the bar. She loved to people watch here. She also loved the divey feel of the Rose with its $5 microbrews, Taco Tuesdays, and themed dance parties. It was a welcoming space that packed them in on a Saturday night. Her friend, Val Pisetsky, finished her beer and pushed the empty bottle away. I'll get the next round. She waved a $20 bill at the bartender and ordered a couple of local IPAs. Someone tapped Kara on the shoulder and she spun around. Are you Kara Britton? A petite woman asked. Kara didn't recognize her. Yeah? I'm Jen Rowe. Kara bit her bottom lip and searched through her memory banks for a woman with warm brown eyes and a blonde curly pixie haircut. But she drew a blank. We went to high school together. I was a couple years behind you. We both played basketball. Oh, Jen, yes, now I remember. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. How are you? I'm good. How about you? Another woman.